Petra Nwaoyo for. She's the founder of Yakha, and she has convened us, she has put together all these plans for us to be here. She's going to help us understand how to set the goals, how to set realistic goals that would help us achieve what we want to do. Please put your hands together as we welcome Petra Nwaoyo for.
So it's going to be experiential, right? So as soon as I have my laptop, we get started. So bring out your notepads and your biro. Then if you don't have a notepad and a biro, you have a phone, so you can write in it. If you don't have a notepad on your phone, you have WhatsApp, so you can write a note to yourself. Do you get? That means you can write it to yourself on WhatsApp and read it after. Okay, I would like this to move to the side too. Maybe, okay, let me carry this. Can you carry? Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. So you have a question on the next slide, which says, what is one thing you intend to achieve before the end of the year? Write it, tell us. Remember I told you that you're going to do a lot of writing. And if you cannot write to yourself, write on your phone, or you're going to do a lot of writing. How many of you remember New Year resolution? Okay, at the beginning of the year, what did you write? How is it doing now? Okay, so that is really what we are talking about. But this time, throw away your New Year resolution. What is that one thing you want to achieve before the end of the year? Some of you are entering into new classes, Abby. Some people are entering into the university. I did not say you should write that. No, that one is cancelled. But you have some things in your mind that by December 31st, 2025, you want to say, I have achieved it. So I want some people to speak to me. I hope we have more mics. I want to hear about 2 people speak. What is one thing you intend to achieve before the end of the year? Let's hear you. 2 people, because it's a 30-minute session. Let me time myself because I can't talk. If you want to speak, take the mic. Yeah, let's hear you.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ms. Petra. So, one thing I intend to achieve before the end of the year is to organize and headline my own event before the end of the year, by November. So,
okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. Put your hands together for her. One more person. Okay, someone else is raising his hand there. Let's hear him.
All right. As for me, I'm into content creation. So one thing I intend to achieve before the end of the year is to get some of my gadgets that would improve my content creating.
Okay, awesome. Put your hands together for him. And now we have the next slide. Oh, you see, okay, someone else wants to talk, but that's the final person. We have plenty of activities. As I said.
Okay, one of the things I plan to do before the end of this year is to register my brand under CAC.
Beautiful. Okay, let's move to the next slide. What you have there is, everybody read it. Beautiful. So they've said beautiful things, and I'm sure we've also written beautiful things, right? Even if you didn't speak, you wrote it. Just think, you can say it, and then 31st of December, you'll be looking at it. It will be what? Looking at you, and nobody would have moved. So even if you write your goals, like we always do at the beginning of the year, and you don't do anything about it, it will just be a what? Wish. So now, that brings us to what we are trying to do. Right, the next slide. Because of things like this, some people now decide that, oh, maybe they might not make goals and all that. And then they start with, okay, I think I want to just live on vibes. How many people know vibes? You've heard the word vibes and inshallah. You've not heard that before? Right, so you basically just want to coast it. You wake up in the morning, you go here, because you don't want to say, I want to be first in my class, and then at the end of the day, you will still be last. It's not by saying it. But you can't live your life like that. So if you decide that you want to live without clear goals, you will have confusion. You will have wasted time, and you will have what? You people cannot see. You will have words. But if you live your life with clear goals, what are you going to have? Awesome. Okay, the next slide. So this is what I just said. People don't set goals because they are afraid of failure, right? You are afraid that if you say this thing, you will end up not achieving it because you said it last year and you keep saying it, right? But the truth is you cannot know if you have passed or you have failed if you don't put yourself to the test. For example, because you want to enter into the university, you really want to, I'll now come and say, oh, how many people want to enter the university here? Okay, beautiful. Now let's define it. You know you have finished secondary school, you want to enter into the university. Great. Can I just say, you come, enter the university. What do you need to do? Huh? You need to write some exams. You need to pass your O levels. You need to write JAM. And the interesting thing is that the life that you live every day is an examination. Do you understand? You always have to pass something. You always have to do something extra. How many of you came for this program today? Okay, where did you come from? The mics are, you will talk because it's an activity. When I said activity, I was not joking. I want to hear people talk. If you do like that, I will come down and come and meet you. Okay.
Okay, Ojo.
You came from Ojo?
Yes.
And you still came here?
Yes.
Another person? No, let's move to this side so that it will not be biased. Those people look like the Ojo people. Okay. Yeah, someone else?
Agege.
Agege. So from Ojo down here, from Agege down here, and we still met here, right? So that means that you can actually, that's why I said that you cannot know if you've passed or you failed, so you put yourself to the test. You cannot know if you are coming here till everybody meets here. You can just wake up and be moving. You can't say, I'm going randomly. So there always has to be a definition, a clear thing at each time in your life. So even if you've set goals before and they did not work, I'm telling you that we can still do that again and do it well. Now, let's move to the next slide. We want to begin to categorize goals. When you talk about goals, what are these things? You can set your goals with time frame, right? Some people don't know what time frame is. Time frame is like a period. You can have them as long-term goals and short-term goals. Let me give you an example. What we started talking about is to set goals till the end of the year. Do you know that you can set goals to achieve next week? How many people know? Okay. An example of a goal to achieve next week is what? Huh? If you want to speak, just raise your hand. Okay. I think we need a mic mover. Are you sure they are not stressing you? Okay. We need someone that will be moving the mics. Because I want it to be that by the time I'm done, almost 40% of the people here would have spoken. So I want different people speaking. I want to see that you are feeling the session. So that mic has to be moving. I want to speak. I collect it. So, yeah. Should I come and give you your own? My own?
They didn't hear what you said.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said. Can you hear me now? Okay, beautiful. I said that you guys should define for me a simple goal that you can achieve next week.
Okay. My name is Muminat. So the goal is I should have an article that I've written and I've edited next week for publication. So that's fine.
When did you set that goal?
The thing is, I write. So I just do, in 2 weeks, I should have one article. In 2 weeks, I should have another article and stuff.
Beautiful. Put your hands together for her. Okay. So that is a goal for 2 weeks. You can set another goal, like I told you guys earlier, for end of the year. You can set another goal to achieve in the year 2027. They can be long and short-term frames. Another thing that people don't do is they do not, the word I want to use, it was about to come out and I said it might be too, the word was compartmentalize. And I'm sure some people will be looking at me, so let me throw it away. Your life, is it only about reading books? Before you came here this morning, did you have your baths? So you have personal things that you do, right? So you have a bunch of other things that you have to do that are not just one way. So that means your life is not just one thing. Remember I told you guys the reason why we are celebrating skill, education, and talent and more is because you are not a straitjacket person. You are not just an A student. And that is why we had people demonstrate that with the phenomenal me. Right? So your life is in different segments. Your life is in different angles. So when you are setting goals, especially for your life, you know that's beginning of the year, what is it called? New Year resolution. You don't think of, oh, this year, I want to be first in my class. That's beautiful. This year, I want to now start learning how to cook jollof rice. It can be personal development. Right? This year, I want to be first in my class. That's career. This year, I want to pray more. That's spiritual. This year, I want to start saving money for my WAEC. That is, this year, I want to spend more time with my grandmother because I heard 11111. Or this year, I want to ensure that I have a better relationship with my father. There are many things, but don't set just one thing because you will end up achieving maybe only or not achieving anything at all. And I've already explained that in the earlier slide. Right? This year, how many people are fit farm here? Oh, nobody has. That means you people are not fit farm. Okay, how many people like jogging? Okay. How many people like going to the gym? Okay. I know it's sounding out of place, but it's not out of place because I know some people gym like in their houses, right? They do some exercise in their houses and make videos and put it out there. So whatever thing that you want to do, don't just do it straight to the point and say, oh, this year, beginning of the year, this year now, I don't want to be talking to people. New year, new. All those things don't exactly work. Do you get? So you have to do it in different segments so we understand these two things. So we move over to the next slide. This is just a note. You will notice that my yellow slides are activities and things to note. It says here that balance is critical in goal setting. Set goals for what? Read. I'm not hearing some people here. Say it, everybody. That was what we just explained. So you don't just set goals. You set goals for the things that you want to achieve. I want to start cooking rice, like I said. I want to start doing. I know it might sound vague, but you'll be surprised how much other things people. Some people here, I want to learn how to drive. Whatever thing, set a goal for it. It's not just this year, I want to have A's. Your life is not really straitjacket like that. So now, let's look at one of the most popular things when it comes to goal setting. I'm sure you guys, who here has heard of the SMART framework? A number of people would have. Even if you've not heard of it before, you hear of it today. You've heard of it, so now you are seeing it is making sense. Okay, awesome. So what's S? Okay. That means you cannot just say this year. Okay. Okay. You cannot just say, oh, this year I want to be first. You have to be very specific. That means you have to say something like, this year I want to be first in my class. Or I want to be first in my class for the first thing. Do you understand what I'm doing? I'm nailing it down to something that is clear. So this year I want to save. No. This year I want to save 500 naira every day. Are you getting what I'm saying? It has to be specific. Now, what is the next thing? I want someone to tell me what that means. So we continue our activity. Even if this is not a yellow slide. So, yeah. And then we go like that again. I want people to tell me the meaning of the remaining parts. Because people want to sleep.
Okay. In terms of measurable, your goals must be measurable.
Can you stand, please, so that we can appreciate you?
Your goals must be measurable. Like maybe you said that this is exactly what I want to make this month. I want to make like 100,000 this month. At the end of this month, I must be able to like make 100,000 this month for my sales. Like your goals must be measurable. You have to measure it. That is it.
Okay, that's very clear. So you want to be able to measure it by something. For instance, back to you. What if you don't make 100,000 and you make, say, 80,000?
Yeah, close to that goal.
Beautiful. So you can tell yourself that you've achieved
That goal.
this
Yes.
of your goal.
Yes.
Awesome. So I don't know if we're going to have some, people will give me extra time if I'm to pause. So. Okay, let's just go. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So the next one is achievable. Achievable and attainable. Okay. Next one is achievable or attainable. It's all the same thing. So you should set goals that you can achieve. Who wants to explain that to me? Okay, let's go with her. Move.
Your goal should not be unrealistic.
You've already jumped to the other, but it's fine.
Okay.
All of them are no worries.
Achievable. That means something that you know that you can achieve. It's not as if wishing, washing kind of goal.
Okay, give me an example.
Before this month ends, I want to be on Nigeria Idol. Before this month, you not register for it. You don't do anything. You are now just wishing for it. Just to be achievable.
Okay.
You've worked towards it, and that's it.
Okay, awesome. And then the next one is being realistic or relevant. Who wants to talk about that? Okay. Try to move to people that have not spoken before so that we'll fill the whole room.
Okay, so what do you mean by realistic? Let it be something real, not just a vain wish. For example, now, a student saying, I want to buy Lamborghini at the end of this month.
Awesome. I appreciate the fact that we are getting the flow. And then finally, you can see you guys are teaching the class.
For time bound.
Okay.
Time bound. This means we should set time limits for our goal. We cannot just say by the time I get to 1,000 years, I want to have done something. Like, you should have time bound. You should not just set infinite time for everybody, because even our time of life is limited.
Okay. See the confidence. Awesome. So for example, now that we've learned all those things, I want us to do an activity. Are we sitting in our groups? We're sitting according to our groups. Next slide, please. Activity for the group. Please, which person is grading the group for me? Because this is a group exercise. In 2 minutes, turn one of the goals below into a SMART goal. So you can either choose, I want to be successful, or I want to be healthier. So that means when you are telling me about the goal, because in 2 minutes I want to hear from the 10 group member. I want to hear from everyone. So the 2 minutes are started counting. No? So pick one. So in your group, you first speak, I want to be successful. And then so when you are speaking about it, it must be specific, it must be measurable, it must be attainable, it must be realistic, and it must have a time frame. Are we ready? Are we ready? Please, who are those grading for the teams? Because we're going to hear them speak. I want to hear, not both of them, just one of them. You have 2 minutes to select one, select a representative, and the goal that you're talking about must be SMART. Let's hear you. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute more. Okay, 2 minutes. What's the time now? Okay, so you start speaking by 12:40, and I want to hear people 30 seconds. I don't have time. If not, people finish my time. This time is too slow now. Okay, the time, 2 minutes has gone. Okay, you guys you have 1 minute left anyway. It is a group activity. If I don't give you group activity, who will give you? Are we ready? I want also to see your group representatives. And so when you start by saying, my name is blah, I'm representing the Titans group, blah, 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 blah. I'm not the one grading you. Please, where is the person that is judging you people based on your specific? The person that is judging will judge you people. Oh, please, the ghost will be smart. Anything they judge you people is what you people will take as a team. Okay, 1 minute should be rounding off now. We should be rounding off now. And we're going to go from the front to the back and there and here. 1 minute each to speak. No, 1 minute is too much. 30 seconds each to speak. Oh, they said your time is up. Wow. Okay, so let's hear you. First mic here. 30 seconds. My name is Da. I'm representing this. So you change the word, either of them, to something specific, something smart. Is she the one speaking for your team? Eh. Okay. Oh yeah. Speak.
Good day, everyone. My name is Grace Waneri. I am from the group Avengers, and I want to be healthier, which is setting my goal that I will be jogging 20 minutes every day in 4 times in a week, and I will achieve it like in 1 month when I set my mind doing what I want to achieve. Thank you.
Next. Please grade her for the team.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. My name is Dorcas. I'm representing the Vindicators team. So my goal is to get admission into the University of Lagos in the next 3 months to study medical laboratory science. And before I can get that, I'll have to write a expository and get the grade, a point of 27/30 in order to study, in order to get admission.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. So
in the next 3 months.
Okay, is that in line with which one? I want to be healthy.
I want to be successful.
Okay, beautiful pass. I know that was obvious, but I wanted you to state it. Okay, great. Next. We have to be fast. You are collecting my time.
Hi, everyone. I'm Aladobolas Fehana, and we are speaking on I want to be healthier.
What team?
The Titans.
Okay.
So in 3 months, we want to lose about 10,000 calories. And yeah, that is time-bound, which is 3 months. It is achievable because we are going to be going to the gym together. And we are going to be eating less of carbohydrates and more of protein in order to help our iron. Thank you so
Please
much.
Move it. Thank you. That was good anyway.
Good morning or afternoon. My name is Oge Lazarus, and I will be representing the blue team. So
the blue team is what team?
Miss. Okay.
Please tell us the mystics also.
Yes. So I'll be going for that. I want to be healthier. So the first thing is smart and specific. And I'm going to ask the question, what area of health am I focusing on? So it's mental health, right? Measurable is, of course, I am going to do something like meditation every morning, spending time reflecting on my thoughts and doing introspections. Achievable, I'm going to do this consistently for the next 30 days, right? Relevant, how does this help me? Right? What area? How do I improve? And the last one is time bound. So if I'm going to be doing this, the specifics is 30 days, specifically every 4 p.m. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Next team.
Okay, my name is Adiyamon Asfat from Lagos State University of Education. My goal is specific. I want to be successful.
Team. You said.
Okay, my team, invisible, right?
Okay.
I want to be successful. I want to make it in life. That is specific. I want to be successful. I want to achieve success. That's measurable. At the end of this month, I want to make 20,000 for my motivational speaking. I want to be a motivational speaker. At the end of this month, I must be able to make 20,000. Then achievable. I must be able to achieve my goals by being disciplined.
Next team.
Then realistic. I must.
Thank you. 30 seconds. The next. Let's start again. What people are planning to give me extra time all this time? They are collected with Mike, that isn't working.
Okay, my name is Favor Light. I represent the guidance scene. Okay, my goal here is that I want to be successful at decorating in my cake business by the year 2027. Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Blessing Ike. I'm representing the champions. And our goal is to, one, specifically live a healthy life, and that is to lose weight, measurable, 4,000 calories in the next 3 months. Achievable, we'll do daily 100 jumps.
Thank you. Next team. You should have learned the art of pitching by now. I trust you guys. Let's hear.
Good day, everyone. My name is Princess Olumesi. I'm representing the Forces team. So my first word to say as being a successful person is to be I'm a finance student, so I want to work under a finance firm, like a very successful woman and a very businesswoman.
Thank you. Okay. Next team, is that the final team?
My name is also Boybukun. I'm representing Sentinels. I want to be successful in my academic aspect, specifically in mathematics. I plan to be the best student in mathematics in my school, and I plan to make this possible by attending different tutorials, jogging them twice per day. And I also plan to go to YouTube, Instagram, and watching different mathematics tutorials to help.
Thank you. Is that the final team? Awesome. So next slide. They've graded you. We're done. Don't worry. That was an exercise to get everybody involved. Huh? You want to know your scores? You know your scores at the end now. There is a winning team. Okay, don't worry. Let's move. We still have more exercises. So overcoming roadblocks. Remember we said at the beginning that people don't set goals because of the fear of failure, right? That's one. There's also procrastination. There is the lack of motivation because you did it last year. You will do it again. What's the assurance that even when you do it, you will get it? So there are several reasons why you say, you know what, I'm not doing this thing. I'll just continue, right? But there are solutions to these things. For instance, if you know that your problem is distractions, I think when somebody was presenting also, the person talked about his mom or so as you have what is called an accountability partner or groups. Now, let's break this down. Don't think of, for instance, how many of you read in reading groups? Okay. In the group, when you are reading with all of you opening your head and putting it inside at the same time, it's just a way for you to know that this is the time that I'm reading. We are all reading. If, for instance, you sing, you can make melody on your own. Or maybe if you know, oh, this is what I do well, you have other people that sing with you, that's fine. Or, over time, most people start off as, like, they sing in groups. Why? Because I sing this part well, this person adds to it, all those different types of things, right? So you can have groups to encourage you. You can also have somebody over you. So it can be an accountability partner, that's one person, or multiple people or groups, right? Let me tell you of something that I did recently. So someone like me, I'm not very outgoing, but I really want to be going out, right? That means I can just stay inside from work to church, that is the end. And I said, no, I must be going out more. And then I found some other people that were like me, and then we said, okay, at least every 3 months we go somewhere. So at least this year we've gone, I think we've gone to 2 places to eat. We went for, we'll just always plan our going out. I'm using that example because it's a different thing when I start reading example or all those other things. So you can have people that want to do the same thing with you and they become partners. If you realize that these people say they want to achieve something and they are not doing it, leave them and go and find others. It's not compulsory. The second thing is mentoring. Most of the people that have come and we will still have, right? You've always, I like this person. I see some of you. going to meet them afterwards. I see some of you asking for their numbers. They've gone ahead of you. You might not be able to reach these people, right? You might not be able to reach some of them. But there are other people around you. And why some of you, you've already taken their contact, you've already connected with them, and in that area that you want, they can help you. That's for some of you, it's not everybody, right? Some people didn't give their numbers. We also don't encourage it because you might not even need it. You just want to have their number for having sake. If you were watching the video that we had earlier concerning mentorship, you saw the video where she mentioned that she doesn't have one mentor. She has different mentors in different areas. So that's why we are bringing down this thing of there are different areas of your life. If your mom is like a caterer, for instance, when it comes to cooking, she can help you. But if you want to be a singer, she might not be able to help you if she cannot sing. Do you get what I'm saying? So that doesn't now throw away the fact that the areas that people can help you, let them. And that's where mentoring. So it's not people that you like. Oh, I like this person. He can do this, he can do that. It's not people that you like. It is people that can actually help you with these things that become your... Sorry, I need to stop this. It's people that can actually help you with these things that now become mentors. Do you get? They must be able to guide you. Now, the third thing here is goal alignment, which we are going to go into practically. Hey, interesting. Okay. Which we are going to go into practically and then goal breakdown. So what is goal alignment? We'll look at it on the next slide. It's supposed to be an activity, but now they said my time has finished. Yeah. So you will write it down. You will take some as assignments. So remember those goals that we talked about. I want you to think, this is the year 2025. In the year 2030, what do you want to have achieved? You know, I gave you like 7 different categories. For now, don't write any 7 different categories. Just think of one category. What do you want to have achieved in 5 years? Let me give you an example. Let me say, for instance, in 5 years. For instance, I want to be the governor of Lagos State, right? Can I just wake up and be the governor of Lagos State? Maybe next year I should be planning to work in the government for something or so. Do you now understand what I'm saying? You can't just jump. Or let's look for something that is more practical, right? I don't want to use secondary school or so because I think I've been using a lot of that. So let's move forward. How many people are in the universities now, polytechnics? Okay. Let's not use that example. So I still want something that is relatable. Let's say you want to leave the country. How many people want to leave the country? Even some people don't even know what passport is, but they want to leave the country. So let's say you want to leave the country in the next 5 years. I'm just saying, because you're in school, right? What are the things you should have done in the next 3 years? What are the things you should have done by next year? Do you get what I'm saying? That is how you set goals. Any goal you are setting should align with something that you are doing in the next 5 years, and then you begin to walk backwards. What did I say? Walk what? Backwards. So don't just say, oh, next year I want to be this. Next year again you will come, and you will not be motivated. Do you get? So write it down now in your book. The things that you want to achieve in the next 5 years. You can leave the 3 and the 1 and do them later. Is that fine? So just write it in your book. What I want to achieve in the next 5 years. So this is where you can now begin to say, oh, I want to be the biggest lawyer in Africa. And you can now say, oh, in the next 3 years, I want to be the biggest lawyer in Nigeria. Or next year, I want to be the biggest lawyer in Lagos. Does it make sense to you? Who is getting what I'm saying? Okay. Awesome. So, this is an assignment. You see why I said this whole thing was filled with a lot of activity. Do you know why? Because I'm going to come back for another segment on this. And you're going to actually do it practically. Now, everything I've been saying, I'm just putting it down here. Number 1 is what? Can we read it out? No, we've moved from here. Okay, number 1 is what? Okay, when I talked earlier, what are the aspects I talked about? I want to hear them. Can we just chorus them? Someone said career, relationships, spiritual, finance, so you understand it. Beautiful. So you will write out all those different categories. Then number 2, read it. Beautiful. Does it make sense now? Does it make sense? So, we've been saying all these things from the beginning. So now I'm trying to put everything together as an assignment for you. So when you sit down and think about, you have to be thinking about your life next 5 years. Then you will now bring it to next 3 years. Then you now bring it to next year. You now bring it to next month.
Do you get what I'm saying? That is how you achieve things easily. Why? Because you are thinking of the future and you are moving back. Because some of you would have said, oh, I want to be a doctor. That's what you just said. But you did not move it back. You just said, I want to be a doctor in JSS1. And you cannot become a doctor, you now went to go and sleep. No. I want to be a doctor. You now start moving back. What should doctors do?
What should doctors have? I remember when I was talking to the admission seekers, and I asked people, I told them, when you do your JAMB or you do your WAEC, your subject combinations are different because of what you want to study. You need to find that out. By the time you start working back, it begins to make sense. For example, I want to be the first in my class. You need to find out who is the first person now. Who was the first person 5 years? You need to ask all those questions, and they are not impossible for you to do. It's just because we are just saying things and sleeping. You will find out that people that actually win are more intentional, right? So this is an assignment. What is number 3? That is the strongest thing. The reason why you want to do something is stronger than the thing you want to do. Do you know why? That thing will drive you.
For example, somebody here, tell me why you want to be what you want to be. Beautiful. Give him the mic.
Because you can see you guys are doing the teaching because you know it already. You are not just thinking about it structurally. Give him the mic. And I want another person to tell me why you want to be what you want to be.
Because God has destined me to be what I want to be.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Somebody else?
Okay, the reason I actually want to succeed in life is because I came from a very humble background. I came from a poor background. So I want to change the narrative and elevate my family from poverty. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, saying that, awesome. So now when you begin to think about it as, I came from a humble background. There are many things that you can do. It's not just, I want to be successful. So you now sit down and now begin to think of, I want to be, what is successful? All those things now come. I want to be successful in what? You saw the way we turned, I want to be successful to something that you can do. Did I do the turning around? You guys did the turning around. It is very possible, just because we're just all over the place. But by the time you sit down and begin to think about it, it makes sense. So you can say, now give me an example of what you want to be successful in that you think can help you with what you want to do. Back to her. So we go to 4 and we go to 5 soon.
Okay, I want to be successful in my cake business. I have a dream
So
of...
it's not vague anymore. Is it making sense? Continue. You're not yet done. So you've told us the why. And now you're moving to number 4. Because that is the how. So all those things you were saying, smart and blah, blah, they are all together. By the time you begin to think and you will do the exercise, you will find out that it is easier for you to achieve your goals. So continue. You want to be successful in your cake business?
5 to 7 years.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So what do you think you have to do from what we have said?
Okay, currently I make cakes, I make different kind of snacks. So, and one way I do this is to actually first become the best version of myself, because I know that I literally become, okay, I attract who I am. So one of the things I do is attending events that can actually help me grow and become the best version of myself. And I read books that are in line to where I'm going to.
That's beautiful, but I want you to say something else. And you know why? Because we're talking about cake. So remember, we've broken it into different things. Career, blah, 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 and all that. Right? But now when we focus on cake, because all the things you said can fall in the other categories, what are the things you have to do?
Okay. Recently, I was actually thinking, how do I push this business to the point it becomes something people knows about? So I decided to source out for opportunities. For instance, conferences like this, I can actually seek for an opportunity where I can, showcase my brand.
Beautiful.
Yeah, showcase
Okay,
my
so
brand.
let me give you some, because we will go back and do this thinking. There's plenty thinking to do, right? So something like what you said, there are people that have gone ahead of you.
Yes.
Those people can be your mentors. You can be selling your cake and be working with them, like learning from them. All those things we said after are doable, but we don't have time. They are pursuing me from here. No, so number 4 is what? Do you know how to do that now? It's making sense. Number 5 is what? Did we just talk about that? Okay. They are telling me to round up. They are pursuing me. So I'll show you guys something. It's not loading fully, but this is basically what your assignment is going to look like when you are done with it. This assignment might take you the next 2 weeks or less to do. Why? Because you'll be writing it, you'll be cleaning, and you'll be writing it. But did you remember that we said at the beginning that we want you to set your plan for the next 1 year? So all the things you've heard from yesterday, I'm sure by the time you were in UIX class, say, oh, I want to do UIX, I want to do this, I want to that. If you leave this place, you will not do anything. So this is your assignment. And I'm going to come back for, you see all these papers they are giving me, they said, great. So you are going to do something like this. It's not showing fully, but that's it. So the same way I explained it, you will write your goal. The previous slide, please, if you can go back to the, you write your goal, you write your why. Like in an exercise book, you will keep writing it till it makes sense to you. It must be connected to what you want to do, right? You write your why, your how, your who, your when, blah, blah, blah. You write that in your own book. Every day, from all the things you've learned, keep going through it, right? I've already talked about the next slide. I want to round up, so you can move to the next slide. So you set your goal for the year, you move it back. I've explained this, right? Have I explained this? Okay. These are round up. What do we have here? Let's say it's like we are ready to eat. Oh, I got you guys. Let's go. And I'm done. Thank you.